Let's go to the phone. You're calling from a 509 area code. Who's this?
Fun.
Hey, Sam, this is Ronald Reagan.
Hello, Ronald Reagan.
Hey, I wanted to talk about access to capital as it relates to education in the United States.
Yes.
My anecdotal story is after a year with a law firm after law school, I decided I wanted to practice on my own, but I was going to need about $5,000 to do so. I had a really detailed business plan. I knew that some of my clients would be following me.
Hold on for 1 second. $5,000 to essentially set up an office.
I needed
file
a
the
printer.
paper.
I needed to pay my rent.
Yeah.
I needed to pay my rent for a couple months. I knew that I was going to have a certain number of clients come with me, so I knew I had access to some stream of income. My credit is good. I've always paid my credit cards and everything, but my debt to income ratio was so off because I was at a low-paying, first year as a lawyer job, and I had $150,000 in student loan debt. I couldn't get a bank to loan me 25 cents, even with the detailed business plan and everything. And I was lucky enough to pull a Mitt Romney, and I ended up needing to, borrow the money from my parents. And now I have a successful business, and I've been practicing on my own for about 4 years, and everything's great. But, that's a huge problem because we're told constantly that education is the path to opportunity. And in some ways, it's actually the opposite. I mean, if you don't have parents to pay for your school, that means you're graduating with insane amounts of debt. And when you do that, you don't have a way to borrow the money unless you have, an independently wealthy family or friend or somebody. And so you can just imagine if you're from, a poor background, how difficult it can be. And so the laws, there isn't explicit racism written into the laws anymore, like don't loan money to a black person or to a Mexican. But, if your parents are farm workers and you do everything you can to get through school, and now you've got $200,000 in debt or $100,000, even $60,000, you could have the best idea in the world, and the banks, just as a rule, are not going to look at what you are presenting in order to get a loan. So, pretty screwed up.
Yeah, it's really screwed up. And I mean, in some ways, you're also telling the story of how Donald Trump succeeded, right? I mean, he's got these ideas for these land deals, and he's a very smart, savvy guy. Well, the bottom line is all of those deals, all of those loans were because his dad was able to co-sign them. And, if your folks could have come in and co-sign the loan, and basically the bank would be loaning the money to them more or less in terms of who's on the the hook. I mean, this is there's two different problems here, right?
Donald Trump and
there's two different problems here. One is that we are graduating people into the workforce with an incredible amount of debt, which limits their opportunity going forward in a myriad of ways. I mean, and not the least of which it means that you can't be entrepreneurial because there's no way you can get a bank loan on top of the debt you're carrying. But it also then limits people's opportunities in terms of what jobs they're going to go into, because it has to be, at the end of the day, lucrative enough for them to pay off this loan and be able to sort of build some wealth. I mean, so this, it's yes.
Right.
I mean, I'm just reiterating what you're saying, but it's.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm also like Donald Trump in that I'm tremendously successful with the women and the ladies, and they all love me. So
I've heard good things.
This is John Miller.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've heard what's going on with me, but anyway. All right. Thanks, Sam. Talk to you later.
Thanks.
He's the best.
A lot of good stuff. Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.